So we saw that, as you're saying, before Pearl Harbor, there were very few anti-Nazi films. Like Charlie Chaplin and Three Stooges were really some of the only ones that were making those. And part of that was that even though there were a lot of Jewish people in Hollywood, people were self-censoring because they didn't want to be seen as like just trying to defend the Jews or getting America into another European war. Was that same thing happening in the comic book world? Were the pressures that kept people from telling these stories coming from the artist or coming from someone above, or coming from higher up saying don't tell these stories?
In the beginning, no. In the beginning, like I said, nobody cared. Nobody cared about comic book people. If you went to your editor and you had a story about Nazis and about the Holocaust, if it was a good story, he let you tell it. A little bit later on, there was a little bit of censorship going on. Suddenly you didn't hear the word Jew. There was, a little pressure put on. I don't think the pressure came from there's a lot of people that have what you call self-paranoia. They're afraid that something's going to happen, so they don't do it, and it's not going to happen. It's BS. I'm going to tell you something, and this is just part of real life. I have a studio in New York. I have a home in New York. I have a loft. Okay, my loft and my phone is in the phone book. My home phone number is in the phone book. My address is on my website. Anybody who wants to call my home can call it. There's no block calls, nothing like that. You can call it. You're not gonna. I'm just saying, you're not gonna because you're people. You're not some crazy person that I, in my stupid imagination, to think is gonna call me every 15 minutes. You're not gonna do it because people are people. So every 6 months I'll get a phone call and it'll be some teenager and he'll go, hi, is this Mr. Adams? And I'll go, yeah, who'd you call? Say, the Neal Adams, the comic book guy? I said, well, who did you think you called? Yeah, this is Neal Adams. Oh, fuck, it's Neal Adams! Hangs up the phone. He's obviously there with 3 or 4 other guys, and they're, like, could it really be Neal Adams?
I'm sorry I called you, Neal. I don't know why you keep bringing this up in public.
I'm just saying that there's a paranoia that takes over, that people think bad things are going to happen. They're not going to happen. It's all BS. So that kind of thing, taking Jews out of the comic book, it's stupid, but innocent stupidity. They're just like somebody might say something. No, nobody's going to say anything. That's just the way it is. People don't. People are better than that.